Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in to Tommy's Tesla Tech and Travel. We're making a little road trip today in the Tesla, heading up to Phoenix, Arizona to Samurai Comics. We're actually heading up there for their annual pop-up warehouse event because I'm there looking for a very specific comic book. But I wanted to take this time. We actually didn't need to stop and charge. I chose to do it. So I wanted to show you guys the brand new charging station here in Eloy, Arizona. We historically have always stopped at Casa Grande, which only has like 6 bays, if I remember correctly, and one's always broken. I have been trapped there for long lines to charge just to get back home with enough charge. That is one of the downsides to an electric vehicle, is you are kind of beholden to charging availability. In that particular case, one time I was 5 cars deep and I was down to 12% power. That's the only time I've really ran into that, but it was still a pain. So I love to see the fact they put in a new bay system here where there's actually 28 bays. So there's plenty of places to charge. So even if it is a little backed up, there's absolutely no reason that you should be waiting for too long to do it. We're only gonna be here for like 5 or 10 minutes before we hit our final destination up in Phoenix. We're gonna go to Samurai Comics, like I said. It's not one of their official spots. It's literally just a pop-up. And the book we're up there looking for is Invincible #1, a book that's been on my list for a while. We actually tried a pre-buy at the Old Man show that was in Tucson, the Old Man Con as they call them. But they told me I had to wait till this event. So luckily, took the day off of work. We're heading up there and hopefully we'll make it happen. But if not, that's okay. That's part of the fun of the hunt. All right guys, well let's get finished up charging here and let's head up to Phoenix. Well, we just arrived here at the Samurai warehouse, so we're getting ready to get in line. We have about 10 minutes before it opens. I'm not going to take the big camera in there. I'm just going to shoot some stuff with my regular phone because I don't want to, disrespect people and their privacy inside there. And I'm just going to record little things to show you what I'm doing. Once I'm all done, when we get home, we'll show you what we actually picked up, if we picked up anything. All right, let's go get in line. I knew with only about 8 people in front of me, I was going to have a good chance at my books. One of the things that caught my eye was a Hulk 343. And not to mention they had a bunch of cool Amazing Spider-Man books like 316 and 300, the first appearance of Venom. They also had an ASM 129 right there, first appearance of the Punisher, but it was really beat up. In fact, the cover was detached. A lot of cool slabs, but nothing really caught my eye. So I committed a cardinal sin when it comes to comic book collecting at shows like this. I knew I should have done it, and I didn't even think about it. I should have brought cash. Cash always gets you a way better deal than using credit because I got to pay credit card fees and so on. So I just checked with my bank. According to them, I could pull out X amount of money per day. So I'm heading to a local, what's called Allpoint ATM to see if I can get cash to help subsidize the cost. So let's go do that real quick and see if we can get the cash needed to make the best deal possible. Well, that's going to do it for our trip here to the Samurai Comics warehouse. I got the book I came for and a few other cool ones. We'll talk about that more when we go home. But right now, I got some friends showing up. I'm going to go say hi to them, and then we're going to head back to Tucson. Comics. Oh, and not to mention, got some cool posters for free too. With as much as you spend, you hope they give you something like that. All right, now we have our books. We got to hang out with our friends. Let's head back to Tucson and talk about our haul. Might have to charge first though. Well, while we wait to charge, might as well stop at this past monument to consumerism, Arizona Mills. When did Arizona start getting fat burgers? I just had a true realization that I no longer live in the city of Tucson. As I drive back home from Phoenix right now, the sign over there said 35 miles till Tucson. My map in my car says 7 miles from home. I guess this is nice because it only took me like an hour to get to and from West Phoenix, but I don't live in Tucson anymore. That's so weird to me. All right, next stop, home. And we're officially back home. So I planned on recording this right away when I got home, but unfortunately I got home and my son was pretty sick, so we had to clean up a lot of spew. Good thing it's not a new house, and good thing it doesn't smell like vomit now. Oh, well, that's why they make Febreze, I guess. So let's go over our haul and what we actually got there at the show at Samurai up in Phoenix, Arizona. So let's start off with the book you guys knew I was going up there for. So I did get it. I got my Invincible #1. It's an 8.0, which, hey, that's a great deal. End up getting it for cheaper than they had advertised. I'm not gonna go over the pricings just yet, but here it is. This was one of my grails. I only have 2 grails left on my list I would like to get at some point here by the end of my life, which is gonna be an Avengers #4 and a Tomb of Dracula, first appearance of Blade. All right, so there's our Invincible #1. Now let me show you the books I wasn't planning on getting. All right, first and foremost, I'm a big John Constantine fan, and I've been wanting to get this book for a while, and here we go. Swamp Thing number 37. This is the first controversial appearance of John Constantine, because it is argued that he made an appearance earlier on, I think in Swamp Thing number 25, which he kind of did, but it's the whole Gambit argument as well. Which one is their true first appearance? Just like I maintain Hulk 180 is Wolverine's first appearance because he's in a full panel on the last page. But 181 always gets the credit and, well, the value. Next up, you guys all know I'm a Ninja Turtle fan. And they actually had the remaining 3 I needed to complete my first 20 run. So we got Turtles here, number 18, 19, and 20. They originally had them marked at 10 bucks each, but I got a better deal than that. Next one, this book is not mine. I actually picked it up from my friend Eric's shop there at Presidio Comics. I gotta take it to him here in a little bit, but this is gonna be Amazing Spider-Man number 43. No real significance for this book, just a great cover. I mean, look at Rhino there. So I was actually 100% wrong here. It's actually the third appearance of the Rhino and the second appearance of Mary Jane Watson. In fact, I read somewhere that it was actually the first time that she said, "Go get him, Tiger." So that's my bad. It actually does have significance. So definitely a good price for this book. Colors are really great. Great spine on there, like no ticks, any of that stuff. It's a really good, really clean copy. So good on you, Samurai, for having that. And last but not least, this is technically a book I already own. However, if you've been following me for a while, you know I really wanted to get the complete like 1968 big premiere run, but in my mind, the big premiere run from Marvel also included like all the number 1s from that year. And I picked this book up raw and I just never got it graded, but I found this one graded and a really higher grade for it and at a really good price in my opinion. So I picked up Nick Fury number 1, well, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. So great Stranko cover, really clean again. Off-white to white pages, and it's an 8.5. This is a fantastic copy of this book for the price I paid. Yeah, but for the value of this book, I really couldn't pass it up. Now I can see about either trading or getting rid of my other one that is not graded. That's raw. But now they're all graded. Now they're all part of my complete series. So hey guys, thanks for taking another ride with us. We're gonna hopefully take another ride again soon. I know not all of you love the comic book stuff, but it's something I love and I'm truly passionate about. So thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe down below. How do you guys like our new couch? This is where you're gonna see a lot of the stuff happening from now on. This is like our little living area here. All right guys, well, be safe out there and let's take another ride again soon. Bye-bye everybody.